Hey, Blue Table fans. You like that? I took my glasses off. Whee! Alright, here we are. So that last video I sort of trailed off into nothingness, and I hope for quantity over quality. Well guys, here we are. What was I talking about? 9th edition. You've got books. I've bought so many books for 40K and Warhammer Fantasy. Now Age of Sigmar, buying the second set for Age of Sigmar. You know, sounds a little gripey, doesn't it? One of my goals in life is to not complain about things, and conversely, to speak positively about things. I believe that I get more of what I focus on. And at the very minimum level, that's true in the sense of perception. That, have you ever met someone that no matter how good the circumstance was outside, like maybe they were on vacation somewhere nice, they would just find something to complain about? Well, I try to be the opposite of that person, which is to find something positive to say, no matter what. And it's working for me. They say insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Well, I'm trying something different, and trying something different in the last 8 years to rewire all of the sort of blame and griping mechanics I had going on inside my own mind. I mean, most of you know me from these videos, and you might think sometimes, wow, is he like really cheerful like that all the time? Yeah, for the most part. I'm extra cheerful in front of the camera for some reason. I've always liked attention. And I have this weird talent that I can get up in front of a crowd of any size and feel comfortable and not feel like I don't get that jittery feeling that people do. I get a little tiny bit nervous, but for the most part, I'm just excited to get up in front of people. Can't wait to get up on the stage and ham it up. Maybe I missed my calling, but I certainly hit my calling with Blue Table Painting because I have this channel, and any old bollocks I put up is going to be viewed by at least 200 people, and I'm pretty certain at this point they're real people. All right, by the way, this is my favorite water. Skyra. It's 7-Eleven water. That's where you got to go to get this, but I was like, bottled water is bottled water. No, this actually tastes really good, and I like it. So anyway, hold on, let me read the label. Pristine, natural, Icelandic spring water filtered over the ages through basalt and lava and bottled daily from a self-replenishing source. Nothing is added or taken out. With a naturally high pH of 8.88. Oh, you'll probably hear my little daughter taking her bath in the background. I'm coming up on 1 year with the second marriage, and as you guys know, I was married 20 years and had 4 kids with my first wife. We're on good terms, and I really respect her and like her, and I think she's a good person. And I consider our marriage to be really a success. And we were married young and dumb and Mormon. I was a Mormon from age 15 to 42, so 27 years, and had a really great time with it. Sometimes I hear people complaining about it, like they were in whatever the church was, and then they get out and they grouse about it, which is all right. You know, everybody's got their same story, but not me. I actually had a good time. It's something that I picked, and when I didn't pick it anymore, I just floated away. And anyway, we met at church, and I served a mission. I was a Mormon missionary. Surprised? And that was really a lovely experience. So when you do that, typically at age 19, it's kind of a culturally expected thing that you go for 2 years and you're a missionary. And you don't get to choose where you go. You get what's called a calling, and or your papers. You just submit the application, and of course the bishop, that's sort of like a pastor, I guess, he signs off, says that you're keeping the rules and that you're a good candidate for it. And so if I went, you don't pick where you go. I went to Chile, which is in South America. So I was in South America for 2 years, and I learned Spanish, and learned it in a way that you can only get when you're actually living somewhere, and that's all you think and speak and dream. When you start dreaming in a language, that's when you really have learned it. And when you start imagining what you're going to say to people back in the U.S., and that's in the language. Oh.